Turn this off. Oh, it's been a whole week, gang. Just like every week, it feels like, oh man, it feels like one of them weeks.
Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
Lone, my lone. What are you doing, boyo? I apologize. Lone broke my heart when I seen that. Maybe so. I'm like, oh, because it feels weird for me too. Okay, we have had the same time for such a long time that when it's not that time, you're just like, am I fucking up here? Like, it feels weird, but at the same time, it's a real productive day. You know, it was a really productive day. But I got so much stuff to talk to you guys about. Oh my god, it's gonna be a gab sesh for me, boy. I have troubleshooting issues just fucking shotgun unload on you guys. Because, I also made, I actually got some, it's kind of cool when you do something tangible. I have some actual tangible things to show you. Side thing, I don't know what gameplay to throw in the back here. If anyone has any gameplay that they would suggest, you could throw it at me. But essentially, apparently Avowed had its anniversary, which just made me feel like time is moving way too fast. I can't believe it's already been a year since it released. That's fucked up. Anyways, but apparently they're updating stuff. They've basically given us the ability to like play as dwarves and all the other like folklore bullshit, which is pretty cool. I did see a video that's saying that Avowed and Outer Worlds both underperformed, which is a bit of a bust, but I will be honest, I did feel like I like these games a lot. I will say everyone was hoping that Avowed would be like fucking the next Skyrim, or like Obsidian's take on Skyrim. It wasn't that at all. Very good game, but yeah. Same thing with Outer Worlds. I thought Outer Worlds was going to be like bigger, better than ever, kind of like their version of like, what was it called? Starfield. It wasn't that at all. Yeah. But I don't know. I hope they do still get a couple more attempts to try more. And again, I hope they do more. But like with the games not having been made the profit margin that they were hoping that they would make, you'd think that it would not get a sequel that was larger until they deliver more, you know. But anyways, we'll see. Anyways, but how was your guys' week? What'd you guys do? Before, I always need to build up enough karmic debt to then feel feel validated to just fucking dude, this week was a lot. Good things. Kind of. It's also good things. Let's be positive today. It's good things. It was definitely one of those weeks where you decide to do something and then you are fucking crushed by like, oh, I thought I'd complete this in a day. This is 3 days in the making, baby. You're like, oh.
Lone Syndicate said, having more PC issues. Same issue motherboard, order a new motherboard, and it was defective because my PC wouldn't even turn of after installing.
Oh my god, really? So you got your PC back, and I assume you ordered the motherboard. That's so crazy that they wouldn't have just replaced the motherboard there. Like, if they say the issue with your PC is the motherboard, you think they would offer you, like, hey, you've already given us this much money, this much business. We can order the part for you and install it and, like, cut the price and, like, to 70% whatever it would cost, just because you've already actually attained money for you for working a certain amount of hours. I don't think it would take that long to troubleshoot that the motherboard's issue. Yeah. Dude, I follow this guy. I'm not sure if anyone else does. It's like he's like a New Yorker person who basically just like fixes people's screens and shit. He gives away like fucking screen protectors like you would not believe. Anyways, but like his whole channel's just exploded. It's kind of cool because there's channels out there of like small businesses that I think they basically just like live off of the AdSense that the videos get, so that they can kind of be super what's it called? Flurgle? Whatever. The ability, like, they can give away a lot of their money, they can give away a lot of their products, because they basically make up a massive difference for that. It's kind of like the price of doing advertising some capacity as well. But anyways, it reminds me of this whole thing of, like, the Lone sending his PC in to get fixed, and then also they tell him the problem, but they don't, like, provide him with the motherboard or something like that to fix. But that sounds, Lone, I don't know if I could do it, Lone. Yeah, that's tough. Like, Alone's been without, like, a functioning PC for what sounds like
Catman11234 said week was good, got a lot done at work, had a fun Tuesday with your.
Yeah, it was a great podcasting talk with Kat. We talked about all kinds of things. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of things. A lot of things. Also, does she have, like, a staff on the back? It's kind of funny that they change when you play like a small character that you're literally looking up at people. Kind of hilarious. But what you guys do this week? what kind of games did you play? Did you see any cool movies?
Loan Syndicate said, well, GRINN, it would have cost me $150, and after I ordered the motherboard off Amazon, and I could only get a replacement.
Oh, I see. So it would have cost you an additional $150. Also, yeah, motherboard, like putting that in is pretty chill. I'm surprised you didn't like, what do you call it, dude? Maybe just me now, but I run things quickly just through AI at this point, so I'm like, hey, I'm about to buy this motherboard, and this is my PC, and it'll usually ask you like a follow-up question, like, what's your PC like things, your ports, or like your anything, and it'll be like, oh, no, that one doesn't support that, because it'll like it'll fucking scan through Newegg or some shit. So it is just significantly like lessened the failure rate of purchases for me. But I don't know, man, it kind of worries me, because if you have tried the motherboard, have you gotten a sneaky little devil in the voice pop up in your head and say like,
Ragnade said, hi there, GRINN. How was a week, my
I'll tell you
friend?
about it in a minute. Thanks so much for popping in. How about your week? But do you have that little voice in your head, Lone, that's like, what if it's not the motherboard? I just tried this motherboard and it says it's not compatible, but maybe it's not the motherboard. Maybe I get the second motherboard and I third motherboard, I plug it in and then and it still doesn't work. Oh, Lone, dude. I have something that's related to this, not related to this, related to like the strife of pursuit, basically. Like, I think anyone who'd be like, dude, I totally get it if you threw in the towel and just said, I'm just gonna buy a fucking fully finished PC or whatever, or like be like burned by like making your own PC. But if you can just stick with the problem and just keep working it out, you will have come out the other side having a shit ton of experience of how to solve this problem in the future, and like effortlessly, not effortlessly, but significantly faster. Yeah, so like it's one of the things where like if you could just stomach the pain for just enough to like actually be like, I discovered this thing, then you'll have developed like not only a skill but kind of like a formula of figuring it out.
I'm out getting dinner with my dad, so I might have to dip out of stream soon.
Gotcha. Oh god, gotcha. Hope you enjoyed the fucking dinner with your dad. It sounds like a wholesome ass time, man. I personally don't find, well, I guess it depends on your life, your like situation and whatnot, but I like sitting down with your family eating. It was never one of our big, actually it was until we got to like high schooly, and then kind of we're like, all right, can I eat in my room? Like, yeah, sure, it's fine. We want to watch TV too. But I think it's also because we have like so many family get-togethers like so often, because we have like so many fucking heads in our family, and everyone has a birthday.
Said, well, the motherboard I order was compatible with everything. And I know it was the motherboard because even with my old motherboard, it would still turn on. But with the new one, it wouldn't turn on.
Weird, but it said it was compatible. Man. So what's the game plan? Have you ordered another motherboard that you're like, I hope this one fucking turns over? Also, what's good, Nong? Nong, what's good, Nong? How's your week? Nong says, what kind of power supply do you have? This was the first thing that Fluff made sure Lone dotted his I's. He made sure I think Fluff made sure Lone got a good power supply. It's one of the first things that Fluff is like, it's like, for me, it's like, get a big case. For like, if anyone asks me about PC things, I'm like, get a big case. For Fluff, it's like, get a power supply. Get a power supply. For Red, I assume it's getting RAM, or no, SDUs. That's what it is, SD cards, stuff like that. Again, everyone in our niche thing has like a thing that they're like that when it comes to PC builds. But what do you call it, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys tell me what you were watching this week. What kind of videos you watch, man? I guess what, guys? With the two, not that two. I have like maybe 30 minutes when I wake up after I finish my protein shake, and I could like sit down and it's right before I get to work, where I could do stuff. Usually I just watch YouTube videos to kind of like relax, like get ready. Yeah, but I was watching a lot of Marvel rival stream stuff, and I seen one of Rogue, and I just thought, man, Rogue looks so fucking fun when she's played well. But then when you actually get in the field, I'm not sure, like Lone's the only one who I know who has played Rogue recently. But I just feel like that character is just like, she would be the funnest character in the entire game if they just gave her a little more cooldowns.
Loan Syndicate said, I got on the phone, Amazon customer service, and they sent me another one, the same one.
Oh, so you're saying the thing you got, so it is compatible, you just got a bricked version. I see. That's at least, okay, so that's just like, yeah, fate decided to kick you in the dick. Like random happen chance, so you just got a default product. That sucks. But at least I can make sense of that. I forgot what I was saying. Something about something. Also, I finished my coffee because it's getting late. Also, I so hope, Lone, that she comes home. Am I overexposed? You guys never tell me if I'm like super blown out. This is a blue shirt. But it looks white because it's so bright. It also doesn't help that my skin pigment's kind of like dark, so in order for me to compensate, I have to brighten it, and then that brightens like white, like crazy. Anywho. Also, wait. Before Raid has to leave, let me update you quickly on my my random. Is this an okay shot? My painting escapades. So I hope this shows up as good as it does in real life, but it turns out armor, dude. I really hope this shows up in armor. Pretty chill to make, man. To make like metallic stuff, not that hard. It's kind of hard to show you guys properly because there's like, yeah, there's some like dark gradients,
Lone Syndicate
but not
said.
bad.
But what I was trying to say is, my old motherboard, despite the issue, the PC still turned on like lights and fans spinning, but the new one, none of that. No life at all.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so it just must be something like connecting, not binding to it. But let me see if I hate when I do this because I gotta rebind this thing. Oh god, is that tipping backwards? Anyways, but see, you can see all the weird sheen and the darkness of the plates. It's called dry brushing. Turns out makes doing metal and shit pretty chill. There's also so many different ways to do metal. I could talk your ear off about this for like hours. Okay, that is falling. I was wondering what the hell's going on. Wait, I adjusted it to the void. Oh god, I went blue there for a minute. I don't know why I'm focusing because I'm gonna fuck it up again.
Catman 11,234 said, "Looks sick."
Thanks. Also, I did the red. So I did also red. I'm getting better at the whole like gradient shading stuff. It's kind of hard for you guys to visually see, but basically there's like highlights on the top edges. There's darkness shadows in the bottom. But I will say, I need to like develop my hand more, like my perception of layers, because the back looks pretty fucking dark. And also, dude, I'm learning so much about like painting and how, holy shit, dude. I at this point I would give my like left testicle just for an airbrush, because you have no idea. I'll show you in a minute the idea. You guys get the idea. Basically, paint strokes is just hell. Like, what is going on? Why am I blue? What is that? Like the paint strokes kills me. And I think it's like it's also a differential of like using not the most expensive paints, which are like perfectly diluted to like, and also they have like a stupid high pigment density, so you don't have to use a lot of it at all. Anyways,
Gnawing Fetus said, "So Grin, when you getting into Warhammer tabletop?"
I might sell them, but not get into it. Anyways, this is what the whole thing looks like, and I think it looks pretty fucking rad. It looks less like what's it called? I need to glue this fucking thing in there though. It looks less like what I think he was supposed to. Actually, I don't even know if he's supposed to be him. I think he's supposed to be Solo Leveling guy, but I kind of made him just Steel Knight guy because I don't want, like, it's just going to be pitch black armor with like slight highlights. So I thought, Can I show you guys something absolutely fucked up though? Okay, so I told you guys the whole goal for this, some capacity, is just to get really good at like painting, because I think that's like the leverageable, sellable skill. So like if you can possibly buy like a big statue of a character essentially that is one of a kind. So it's not just like grabbed from some sort of 3D model hub and then you just print it and then you just sell it. Instead, it's a one of a kind position, whatever. That could probably be sold for like maybe, depending on what it is, if you sand down all the imperfections and stuff like that, maybe like 80 on the really low end if it's small. Don't know why I'm blue. And then it keeps fucking up. Is it because of this? It's probably because of that cord. I need to like shove that in there more. Anyways. But yeah, like 80 to like, let's say 160, just for like the gray model. But if it's like perfectly sanded down and it's a unique model, sure, people might be interested in it. But every research I look into, as soon as you actually like, I can paint it like and make it not look like shit, it immediately significantly becomes more worth it. I should phrase it like that. But that's also, it's a difficult manual skill as well. Anyways, so the whole thing I'm trying to get at is just like mass repetition of this. So I'm printing shit right now. I'm just trying to paint stuff. Like, and I know in order to develop this, like to the point in which I could be good or okay, I need to just fucking drill and drill and drill again and again and again, whilst also like adhering to fundamental principles about painting, like layering, shadowing, layering. Honestly, is like seems like the foundation of everything. And there's like these techniques that are kind of cool, like dry painting, which basically is like surface highlighting, except made significantly easier. Anyways, but yada yada yada. Did I show you guys the things I previously printed? So last time, I had my first failure of a print, which by the way was sad. Check this out though. I should finish my whole train of thought. So basically, your boy needs various 3D models to paint, so that I can then get good at like just drilling. The three things that seem to be the biggest like inhibitor when it comes to painting is armor, is just because there's a ton of like steel, and having like knowing how to create like sheen and like depth mapping based on like the darkness of the plate armor, like the gross rust things that like give it super realism, which also super not that bad to learn up. Armor's one of the easier ones. Skin, my motherfucking guy. Skin is possibly the holy grail of this thing. Like, for sure. Especially considering all the models.
Syndicate said, still waiting for Grin to let me buy one of his waifu figures.
Lone, I don't want to jump the gun. No, okay, I'm not going to say it yet. But hold. Because I got a lot of stuff I got to tell you about my whole week. So it might be like a Grin Let's Talk, just fucking trauma dump on you a little bit. Anyways, so I need basically a bunch of statues of various things. Turns out, at least in the place I'm looking, I'm sure if I like made an account for some sort of weird 3D printing thing, I'm sure I'd be able to find like very not dressed people. And I even need I need all body types so that I can like draw dude biceps, or coloration biceps. I need to also do like women abdomen, things like that. Anyways, so I basically needed to print a lot of like the things I'm going to need to paint. So this was the first one I printed, which I think I showed you guys, but this is it in real time. So this is the first fail one I have. Oh god, it's also falling apart. Also, how comical that it keeps the lower half. Anyways, but guess who this is? Does anyone know who this is? You have to have a memory of like 7 days going back, because yeah, we've talked about this. Also, my beard looks pretty gross this week. I didn't get to trim my shit last week, so now it's just gotten goatee. It's gotten really long and gross. Also, my hair may look longer because I didn't get to cut my hair this week anyway. Anyways, does anybody know who this is?
McFluffakins
Bangarang.
said MHA Bunny.
Yes, so this is the failure print, and then this is the good print. And I think it looks pretty fucking dope, dude. It also looks like not
Lone Syndicate said
shite.
thigh game on point still, and it's the bunny girl from My Hero I Remember.
Yes. Would you say 5? Yeah. Thigh game on point. Let me zoom in here a little bit. There we go. Check that out. It's pretty good. It's also not, but the issue is that it's not, what do you call it? It's not also her fucking head broke, but I can fix that. I know how to, so half of this is also knowing how to repair stuff. Anyways. So, it's good. This is good. But the issue is that we basically, this is a great, like, for me to, practice, essentially, like, actually doing clothing, because this is cloth, that's, like, a stocking. This is all, like, she actually doesn't have that much exposed skin. My eye. Ow. Ah. Ow. But I needed, basically, more exposed body. Okay? So I was scrolling. And I've also been in the need of a holder for my stuff, my paintbrushes, essentially. So, I found this, which I thought was absolutely perfect and also crazy. Absolutely fucking bonkers, dude. Isn't that wild? Also, I don't know why it's sheening so much, but it is a fucking serial killery. I'll be honest, it's a severed head, basically.
Lone Syndicate said you want a more exposed body, Grin. Why didn't you ask, my boy?
Well, I need to find a 3D model of it, basically, and also I also need to find but this is kind of what I was looking for. I basically needed the opportunity to do muscular structure. And this is kind of covering the abs part of it. It sounds fucked up, but I also need, legs. I need, dude, bodybuilder fucking crazy legs, like Wuthering, giant fucking, you can see the striations of his, side muscle, coming into his knee muscle. And also the version of that for ladies, for thighs, etc. I don't need help with the second one. Anyways, but this one, I thought was just such a absolute crazy thing. And also, you can, hold it by, the fucking bicep arm. So I'm like, here, my brushes, thank you so much. Anyways, I thought it was crazy when I seen it. And I thought, what a wild thing. Also, I just had, one of the things that came with is filament that was, my eye, filament that was purple. It just came my printer came with hey, by the way, just in case you were an idiot and didn't buy any filament, here's some free stuff. And it sent me a little roll. So I just fuck it, I'll just print it with that. It all gets painted anyway with black. But check this last one out.
Lone Syndicate said, you underestimate me, Gordon.
Well, the hope is, Lone, like half. Man, I don't even want to get into like the whole structure of it all. But the goal. Okay, so let's rewind. Here's the thing. Okay, so I showed you guys the highlight of like, hey, guess what? I think it looks pretty good. I think like armor and like the grayness of it. Again, I need to add weathering, but otherwise, I think this is pretty decent. Like I think it looks like believable steel and whatnot. I probably could do like more dirtying of it because it actually looks like worn. Because some parts just look gray, but other parts do have like that kind of highlight on the edge of the armor and things like that. Anyways, so that was my highlight. All right. So, one of the things I immediately got hit with, and I think anyone will get hit with when it comes to doing this, is when you pursue painting skin textures. Now, it's kind of interesting because I've been watching so much like content in the background. Whenever I have any, this has definitely become an obsession. Whenever I have like 20 minutes, I'll just assign it to that. And I'll just like watch people describe like painting in layers, like how, okay, you need to create like high pinks, and then you need to create like a dark red or dark purple, and then that acts as the shadowing, and that way when you put like a neutral color over like a skin texture, it creates the natural blood vessels within your skin, and you can even go a step further than that. You can actually add vein structure in there too, so you can actually see veins beneath the thing. Anyways, so I have all that, but I came up against an issue, and I've showed you guys this one beforehand, but basically, this is the one lady. It's also kind of hard to show. Yeah, I may have to make it like a little bit, turn down the ISO. By the way, YouTube,
Catman11234 said, do you watch Zumi Keto?
I'm not sure, probably not. I follow like 18 people at this point. I just have binged all their content. But anyways, so basically, it's hard to see right now, but like it looks kind of okay. So by the way, she's supposed to be pink. So like I should define something. So basically, how you usually are supposed to do this, in my opinion, is you're supposed to create like dark features, such as like let's say dark purple, and that could be shadows. And then you'd basically focus that on like the under boob and like even in the creases of her waist, wherever there be shadows. Same thing like underneath here and all these things, or the bum, whatever it is. So those are shadows. So then you create like a high level map, which is like the warmer, lighter colors, right? So that works. And then you basically create like all that gradient, all those layers, to then be able to apply like basically like a pinkish color. That was my Discord, not yours, by the way. And that basically creates like the pinker tone, and then you add the neutral color, which is like the more skin texture. Now the shitty thing is right here, you guys can't quite see the problem, which is annoying. I don't know if I can zoom in on it enough to where you guys can actually see the problem. Who's pinging the fuck out of me? What's happening? But anyways, let me put this over here. What you guys can't see with that is that there is a super. I should make the thing now with me. What's going on with me?
Lone Syndicate said it's kind of the same when color skin on paper. If anything, yours sound more complex since it 3D. I remember it took me so long to get the hang of coloring skin.
Yeah, okay, well, so this is the thing. I actually feel like...
McFlufferkin said, got back into Warframe as my multi-stream / Twitch debut.
Ooh.
Also have one last stream or so before my bro and I finish BG3.
Ooh.
Saw Iron Lung last night and it was very good. Can elaborate more later.
Yes, yeah. Wait for me to finish up this little tirade. But then I'll have the full game to do some React to talk to you guys about. But let me just finish this out. So, about the 3D model thing. Painting it, the skin. So you guys can't quite see it there. But basically, painting skin with a brush... Dude, painting anything with a brush, especially with like paint that I think is meant to be for like a piece of paper, like a canvas, is hellish. The reason why is because it's thick. So then you water it down to make it more malleable for it to create a more blended thing. I've been watching also a lot about like paint theory, essentially how it like watering it down basically lets it create a thin layer, lets it seep into cracks, all that stuff. Anyways, but with thicker paint. Basically, you water it down, but by watering it down, what does that do? It decreases the pigment density. So the pigment gets significantly less. But that's not even like the biggest issue. To me, the biggest issue is basically your paintbrush will like have like paint lines, essentially. So like if you look at this character, you can see like brush strokes in the skin, essentially. And to me, when I'm watching these people who use airbrushes, I'm like, oh... it creates like a gradiented, like perfectly lower layer of these things. And I'm like, that makes so much more sense as far as how it's supposed to function. And it's also one of the reasons why I don't see fucking nobody use paintbrushes unless they're using like a very, very, it's basically called pigment density is what it's called. Which is, dude, that's like a whole thing on like the whole side of things.
Catman11234 said thin your paints always.
Yes.
Also, you don't use mini specific paint.
No. So this is the whole like other side of this world, which is basically like one of the biggest rackets in this place is paint, basically. So like a lot of miniature stuff, hobbyist paint, are like drastically racketed up the price like immensely. They'll give you like a bottle this big, and it's usually like somewhat bearable, because if you're painting a statue that's like this big, or like this big, super small, it just goes really far. So you're like, okay, this will last me like 3 months because you're just painting stuff that's so tiny. But if you're like me, who like, I think the value and the unlock is the painting aspect as well as the like the actual size. Like, I think for me personally, I think many people are in this way. When I think of like the holy grail of like statues that sold at a certain amount of money, it's the Tifa stuff, and that is a big ass statue that also has great painting. So I'm basically like, if the whole goal of this is to try to develop a skill that could possibly be profitable as well as just fun to utilize and like leverage, there's also visually fun for like videos and whatever I could possibly want to do. What do you call it? I need to find like a way, like basically it's margins. Like, do I want to spend all of my profit on paints or do I want to understand this more? So then I went really like with all the little bit of time that I had throughout the like last 3 weeks. So this has been quite a process. I basically looked into like all of these things, and a lot of them, basically like if I can do the thing of mixing my own paints, I can have access to like all of the different color things I will need for like skin pigmentation. And one of the biggest issues I've seen with like hobbyist paints is that the highest selling or the highest the paints that are basically like skin variants, like Orcus Dermish is one I hear a lot about, is always out of stock. And I'm like, I can't really have that if quote unquote, like I have an order and I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to fulfill this or something, and I just can't get that. No. So I'm like, okay, what's the thing that I'll probably be better off doing? I'm like, okay, it's probably better off just getting quality paints and then mixing my own paints, putting them in bottles, and then just always having that primed and ready to go. Also, thinning the paint is not that bad, all that stuff. Anyways. So, that's a whole world. But what I ended up coming like to the conclusion of is I ended up like seeing all these paints on Amazon that were like, holy shit, you can get like a fucking giant liter bottle of paint and like a whole set of paints for like $80, but it's like they're like liters. And again, this is where like AI is so convenient. Where I ask AI this, I'm like, hey, what about this and this? This is my goals. This is what I'm trying to do. And it'd be like, yeah, don't do that. Don't buy that. And I'm like, why? And it's basically like, oh yeah, basically those things are like significantly diluted. So like what's called pigment density, basically is super low. So like this works for like kids doing painting projects because you're working on flat white paper, and you're using like, it'll basically be enough color. But when I'm doing this, I basically am getting the idea of like, oh, okay, I'm already experiencing that kind of with like this basically I got like a bunch of I got like 36 colors of paints from like, it's not the biggest bottles, but it was like $24, something like that. Anyways, but I'm starting to experience that now. But anyways, I ended up like doing a lot of like stuff, man, like finding a bunch of different like weird things here or there, and then finally after like tons of like using AI research to like find deals and all that stuff, I found a thing that has really high pigment density. And it's funny because it's actually paints designed for like people who are going to painting school, that are also what do you call it? They're basically from like this high reputable company that like is really good at making like this densest pigment colors in the game. But anyways, so there's like these paints thing that they made for like college students, but like if you know about it, you can go through this website and you basically can pay like honestly comparable prices to what they're offering on Amazon, but it's like $10. But the cool thing is that it goes up in like size. So like say if you did want to make this like an actual business where you have orders and you have people who actually want to like paint these things for, you can justify ordering like a shit ton of paint because you're going to go through it quickly. At least that'd be the hope. If you're able to resonate and like, create statues that you can actually, fulfill on. Anyways, but yeah, this was just something that like, it's funny you mentioned paints, Cat, because like for me, that was a whole rabbit hole within itself. And it was like, it's like a mixture of like super inflated pricing of these hobbyist paints, but they don't actually apply to my application, but they do seem kind of convenient. That's then going into like, how do you mix your own paints and that whole spectrum and how to like solve those problems. And I'm like six feet deep into that world. And yeah, and it's still funny, dude, because I still haven't bought an airbrush yet. They're not that expensive, like airbrushes. Well, I'm sure they can be, but the ones I've seen that are like good, what you kind of need to function. There's like one on Amazon for like $70, and the reason why I haven't bought it is because when I looked at it and I was like, maybe I want to try airbrushing, but I've already just bought a bunch of like this painting stuff to see if this is even something I'm interested in. Do I want to do this? I'll just wait. And of course, that was right on Boxing Day, and now, and then it was like $60, and now it's $70. Now it's only like a $10 differential. But in my head, I'm like, I should wait for it to come back down to 60. That might never happen. So I think I might just have to bite the bullet and be like, all right, I guess that's $70, I guess. And then of course the paints and all that stuff. But after like doing a little bit of the painting here, the airbrush thing to me does seem like the super unlock. Like the whole, also good paintbrushes. Holy fuck, good paintbrushes. I feel like could be everything. Also the one I mentioned, there's like 3 huge unlocks for like painting anything. I think it's armor, and then I think it's skin. But the one that I think is like the one that scares me the most is the eyes. Because I have seen so many content creators and people who I watch like do this, like paint, and like they're really good at it. I have seen like the poor eye design just completely ruin what essentially is like the most realistic skin you've ever seen, the most like realistic lighting of armor. I've seen all of that completely just washed by having like fucked up weird looking eyes. And it's just like, I have no idea how, like, the only way I think I could do it is if I just, like a psycho, print like a bunch of heads of model or whatever, and just print a bunch of them, and then just like have a ritual where I just do that. I just paint the eyes like crazy. Or there might be a weird way of like using decals, like a sticker basically, to have like a really believable high quality iris, and then like sticking it in there, and then using a gloss or a glaze to kind of help blend it. But I don't know. But it just seems like the whole painting the iris and like actually looking good is everything for it's funny because like the eyes are the gateway to the soul in a lot of ways. If you look at a painting that looks like it has all fucked up eyes, it just ruins it. It just ruins everything. Eyes are like the holy grail, I think. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for rambling. Let me. Oh no, wait, I got one more thing. Just one more thing. Okay, one more thing. About my week. All right. So, dog. Have you guys ever, like, been in pursuit of something, got into a cool flow state, but then not realized how much mental damage you were taking by like the hours of troubleshooting?
Raidenade said, I have returned.
Oh, you missed my whole AI shtick, but anyways, not AI shtick, my whole painting shtick. But anyways, thank you for being here. Also, Ray, did you get the Jet Girl? I hope so. Lo, did you get the Jet Girl? I hope so. Anyways, so basically, dude, I would like a half of the reason why this is even something like so kind of tangible for me, is that recently there's been kind of like massive gains when it comes to taking an image of your choosing, and via a lot of complicated means, turning that image into a 3D model.
Catman11234 said, yes, I've spent hours fixing computer problems only to finish and realize I'm pissed as fucking
Yes,
tired.
exactly. That's okay. So basically, one of the variables that I need to unlock to do this and to like have my crazy science, like nonsense brain work out, this idea work out, is
Lone Syndicate said, damn, Grin normally comes into these hangout streams. Like, tell me about you guys.
Yes.
Nothing has gone on in my life. I like this change.
This is on me today. I just did a lot, okay? And you guys are the only outlet I have right now, okay? So anyways, one of the biggest unlocks is basically being able to nail that, and being able to like find solutions for all the various problems that encompass that, so that basically you can like significantly jump that output. And it's funny because like I can leverage a skill that I already have, which is like being really good about making AI art. I don't really show you guys a lot of it, but I'm pretty good at it. And then taking that and then being able to like convert into a 3D image, and then being able to go from there. I think that's a really big unlock of like selling, like if you're able to actually make something that people want, is making a one of a kind, one of one thing in a certain pose and in a certain, all of these things, right? So anyways, that's what I started to do like yesterday. I thought, okay, it's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But because I want to do a lot of it locally, because of a lot of the iterations that like with AI art, basically, it's all tokens. So like if you do it for another person, you're going to have to pay a membership. And I just hate that. And with the amount of iterations I gain or would have to probably do, I'd probably better to see if I can get away with it on my PC and all that stuff. Jury's still out on if that's going to work out perfectly, but we'll see. I keep rubbing like something in my eye and it just keeps getting worse. I think I have like a hair in my finger and then I'm just like rubbing it more in my eye the whole time. Oh, I should have touched it again. Now it worked it back away and Anyways, okay. So, you have no idea. I usually glaze AI a lot because it, like, to me, I found it's just helped me a lot, and it's like unlocked a lot of stuff for me as far as like being able to, I'm the kind of person I think learns a little bit slower than other people. So having like the opportunity to say like, can you explain that in a different way, or I didn't understand that, and it just keeps fucking running at you like bang, 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 bang. And we're gonna learn this, and you're like, okay, so long as I don't break, we'll come out the other side. Whereas if you're working with teachers, they're like, I'm frustrated, you're annoying, shut up, this is hopeless, and you're like, all right, I hate myself, Anyways, so this is one of the few times where Gemini has like fully fucking failed for me, like badly. So I asked Gemini, I told it all this stuff about like, here's the things I'm trying to do. I'm like, what should I start with first? And it's like, got it, we should start with this. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do that. So then it has me doing all these like program things, basically using Comfy UI to set up like workflows and like things like that. And I'm like, okay. And then basically half of the thing, it's like broken, and like 90% of it's like troubleshooting it because the way the install thing works. And this is the biggest issue, is that when you're dealing with any AI, at least Gemini, it does. I think it's because Google knows how to like train it so that it's like the most optimal for every kind of instance, but it doesn't tell you when it doesn't fucking know something. It just basically says, we'll figure it out. Here, this is what we're gonna do next. And you're like, wait, are you sure about this? And it's like, we're gonna do yeah, I'm sure we're gonna do this. And I'm like, wait. Could you do like and again, this is like something I'm learning, but you have to be like, stop. Just fucking stop. Do a search and make sure you're correct on this. And it's like, but the thing is, it will never be like, I was wrong. We should do this now because of that search. Instead, it'll be like, after that search, we're going to do this. Like completely glossed over the fact that it just wasted 2 hours of your time trying to like piece together something that was inevitably going to be broken. Anyways. So just imagine me sitting there for hours, just like in a flow state, like doing all the stuff it's telling me, like going back and forth, getting my money's worth out of paying this damn pro bullshit. And then ultimately for me to eventually take a step back and be like, is this the right thing that I need? Like, cause this is basically, I'm making a workflow, or I downloaded a workflow that is basically like 3D image to texturing, which I even talk with Gemini a lot about. And I'm like, it's like, you kind of need it, but you don't need it. You can use it. Anyways. I basically was like, I don't think this is what we need. And then this is after like 6 hours of troubleshooting. And basically like of course, the very last minute, I'm like, I think after we just got this workflow kind of working, I don't think this is right. And then of course I say that to it. And the thing that drives me nuts, it just drives me so nuts, man, is that when I say like, an apology would go a million years. It would do the wonders, because after spending like 6 hours, and I think it's because Google has coded Gemini in this way that is basically like, when we admit fault, people then jump on us and like tell us we're shitty, and like people would have much more value out of us if we just continue to try to solve the problem, because people just tend to be like, oh, we won in the end, and it's like, yeah. Anyways. My man GRINN, you can't take AI at its word. This is an absolute, to me, not true thing. Not true thing. So basically, I have believing in AI has been significantly more right than believing in human beings. Okay, so maybe your logic is you can trust no one, the world's a nightmare, and we're all gonna burn in hell. But in my experience, often you can basically like. 90% of the time, I can only go off of my own experience, so you can go off your experience. But for me, a lot of times, so long as I ask the right questions, AI tends to be on the right track. A lot of times. But anyways, to like basically rewind, I was like, oh, okay. And again, the one thing that irritated me in this one instance where like Gemini failed, and this honestly, the whole time I've used it, it's never failed. But in this one instance, I just wish it would basically be like, hey, I misunderstood what we were trying to do here. I scanned a bunch of things online. I found a workflow that I thought was right because it said it was advanced, but ultimately it's almost impossible for me to like scan through that entire workflow. So I did the best with what I could. But in hindsight, if we wanted to continue to do this and you didn't want to have this problem happen sooner, maybe we should go about this a different way. And that to me would be like a beautiful amount of insight to be like, okay. All right, like, and it's funny because like the thing I walk away from that experience is just like, how do I increase your accuracy? Like, how do I just have it not happen that often again? And honestly, it hasn't happened that often that much. But, anyways, what the most fucked up thing is I basically just found a channel, and it's like trying to do a step-by-step thing through an AI text bot is always like throat punched by just being like, hey Gemini, can you just find me a video that talks about this. And then it's like, yeah, there's a video I think that talks about this is what it is, and it's literally called like tutorial this and that. And then boom, it's good. The only issue kind of happened with that is sometimes videos are like old, they're like 3 years old, and you're like, all right, well, this is not relevant, and it isn't. But yeah, that is one of the things that to me is. But also, this is something I kind of got to like remember is if it is hell for me to do, and it is difficult for me to do, it is likely difficult and hellish for other people to do. So likelihood of people just being like, I want to try this, then getting like 2 hours in and being like, fuck this, I'm out, not happening. The fact that I was able to go toe to toe, well, it wasn't even 6 hours, because then I had to try a bunch of other shit that I finally got working, which was probably like around another 3 hours. So around like 6, 7, 8 hours probably of just sitting with a problem, just grinding it into dust. And then you finally have something that kind of like to show for it. You're like, all right, I'm not sure many people are willing to do that because it was not great. It was not great. But yes, I digress. I appreciate you guys letting me ramble about that, because Jesus, that was a good bit of like, again, I'm not sure if you guys have ever been in that same situation where you're basically like sitting there and you're not realizing how like mentally fatiguing you're doing. Like there's just this mental fatigue just stacking up. And then finally you're like, all right, it's like 7, I gotta go exercise and shower. And then you're just like, you get up and you're like, fuck. My brain is fried. I'm kind of depressed. I'm tired. Like it's just like all of your juice is just dead, gone completely. Anywho, gang. Hit me, Fluff. What do you call it? How was the Markiplier movie? How was also your Warframe getting back into it? Lone, did you get the cool Star Destroyer lady? And if so, what do you call it? You absolutely should have got her, because unfortunately she synergizes with a team that I don't have all the pieces, which is sad. Bang, I can't win them all. And maybe we won't even win today. We'll see. And then Ray, the same question: did you lock her down or no?
Catman 11,234 said, I know exactly what you mean. I'm also, at some point usually, pissed at something, so I gotta fix my mood before I take it out on others.
Yeah, dude. Well, dude, that's the thing. Like, a part of me wants to get really mad at Gemini. Like, they'll be like, you fucking idiot. But instead I just say, this was wrong. Because to me, it's always like a test to be like, relax.
Was good. To me, it was well-paced, if only a bit slow for the first quarter. I was familiar with the game and Mark's playthrough, so I knew what to expect. I liked it and wasn't scary.
Yeah, I remember you also messaged me and you were saying that like the dialogue at the end was a little bit hard to understand, but other than that, it was pretty good. If you were to give it a rating, what would it be?
Lone Syndicate said, I didn't summon yet on my end. I'm waiting to see how my ZZ polls go, since that update goes live tonight.
Oh, weird. They're putting Z's before Woowa. Interesting. Let me see. Also, Fluff says, but AI correlates search results and discusses to find common answers. And Google's AI was very flawed before, and people were missing with it to give terrible answers. Yeah, I can't. Again, people always talk about like having various different results from AI and all these variables. I can only speak on my own experience, which has been
Raid Nate
pretty
said I got
amazing.
pretty lucky. I got Mecha Lady in around 50 pulls and had just enough to get her weapon too.
Dude, her weapon looks so sick. Also, it's a character that has two forms.
Said,
like,
I don't like giving numbered ratings. I will either recommend it or not.
Got it.
And I recommend this.
Got it. Okay, yeah, gotcha. The reason why I asked is because I think it was Kat or someone mentioned last time we were talking about Iron Lung, where basically people were like, I liked the movie a lot. It was great. 7 out of 10. Like, basically, it was good, but I don't know if it would be like, I don't know if it's like as good as like Hollywood back to this and that and all these other variables. Like a good movie. It's like, no, this is a good B+ movie, basically. Like, it's worth going to the theaters, but don't expect like, holy fuck, you know. Raid said, we got her, you locked her down. Nice. Also, let me put this stuff away so I'm not gonna bash some stuff around. Oh god. Also, I'm printing a. Dude, I also got my side thing. I got another nozzle, basically.
Lone Syndicate said, "I always put Ziz before Woo-Wah Grin."
Really? Okay, I was about to say, because for me, man, because I'm not really like locked into upcoming characters for Z's. I'm sure it goes the other way too. When Withering Waves has like no characters I'm interested in, I'm just like, fuck. But Yeah, to me, I'm like,
Catman
oh.
11,234 said react.
We're doing
today
react.
at the
Yes.
end.
No, we're doing react first, and then we're moving because we'll do the polls at the end. Because sometimes people are like, I don't like it. It's boring. So let us jump to. Also, I think Kat messaged me some cool things to check out later, which I will. If it's painting stuff, I will. Although I am also subscribed to like 16. Not even subscribed. I have like a watch later playlist thing, which is just filled with that. Just nothing but that, honestly. I'm gonna start with some memes today. Who is this batch from? This is from Fluff. What do we got? Jolly Insho Shama? What the fuck? Also, ew. Is that like actually like sticks, or is that just like a brain bleed? What is that? If someone has just a bunch of protruding light from it, clearly that's not the case. But man, what is all this? Zoom out while taking a picture of my Christmas tree. Christmas intensifies. I gotcha. The cheer has reached critical mass. We've entered warp drive. Very, very shitty joke, but I hate that I laughed. You're so quiet, people say. I wish you were too, introverts. Actually, I disagree with this one a little bit.
McFlufferkin said, as for Warframe, it's gone well. I focused on catching up on solo quests and have all but the most recent done. Now I'm grinding for Dante, the wizard/librarian frame.
Oh yeah, the what do you call it? Oh, the librarian one, not the devil one. Jesus Christ, don't want to talk about. But what do you call with this one? I don't know. I feel like as a person who I would very much assign myself as like an introverted, where I just don't have like a very big social battery. I actually really like being around people who are in like good spirits and having fun. I think the issue is I just can't be around them too long because I start dying inside. But yeah, otherwise it's nice, man. Being around like people in a gathering, having fun, laughing, stuff like that.
Said,
yeah.
I'm super broke on gems now in Woowith though. I had around 15K at the start of my pulls.
Oh shit.
And now I don't even have enough for a 10 pull. And that's after winning 50-50 too.
Well, it's not like you were gonna go for the guy anyway, right? But yes. I was gonna say, I also you beat me. I think I got like maybe 7K, not even that. I'm real bad in that game. Yeah, what's her name? Took a long time to get. Tiny text. Today my dad got a call no parent ever wants to get. He heard me tell him I was wrapped up in a crypto scheme involving I seen this one. Thai prostitutes and needed $3,000 to bail me out. This time it was me, but soon AI will be able to make this indistinguishable calls like this scary.
Lone Syndicate said, I got maybe a Maltese and woo-wah, but surely I one-tap her.
Ooh, we're gonna fucking say that? I hope you're right. I will say, Lone, the luck in your last 3 weeks is not high with this PC problem, okay? But maybe it sucked all the negative luck out. Let's think of it that way, for sure. Also, I just like that the Thai is just, it's always subliminally gay, basically. Found a plumber who works around the clock. I feel like out of all the memes Fluff has sent, this is the one that is the most Fluff's humor. But alas, I hate that I have a pog emote thing. Chris Redfield, goal will never not make me laugh. Goal?
There once was a man named Chris Redfield. A man with power beyond your wild...
I just don't want this to be copyrighted, but so I'm pausing it.
...dreams. But he had made an oath. One which he could not break. I swear to you, Claire, I will find you a man so that one day the Redfield bloodline may carry on.
We need to pause it again. We need to pause it again. We need like a 15-second break between them. It's weird. I'm not sure we're gonna go that much of a distance, but still. This, it's the One Piece intro, Grin. I don't know. I feel like that's copyrighted. A lot of intros to like anime is super copyrighted.
And with this promise, he set out into the world to fulfill it, allowing no obstacle to bar his path.
I feel like I have to tap out. I feel like if it's One Piece intro, it's high likelihood that that's copyrighted. Anime is like ridiculously litigious. Because so many people upload like clips of anime on YouTube. So we're gonna tap out of that one. But yeah. Also, I forgot to view all of these. I would be way more liberal with
Ray Knight
this.
said, in Lone's defense, I got Mornier in a single 10 pull, so anything is possible.
It is true. Yes, we'll see how everything aligns. But I was gonna say I would normally like ride the lightning a little bit, but because we already have one strike on the channel, we gotta be very careful until that gets alleviated, and like I think it's like coming up on close. Also, pause. It's an emergency. Pause. Cat. Okay, hey, and anyone else who's interested in the Decker, I know, Cat, maybe Fluff. Anyways, we just got information that Steam just replied to like all of the thing that people were worrying about, which is like what's happening with the whole thing. They said that basically they said that the Steam frame and all the other things are basically they said like early 2026, and they slightly changed their wording to the first half of 2026. So people are, it's weird because like I don't think the headset has the same RAM issues as the PC stuff. Like surely someone's not grabbing the fucking RAM in the head, because I don't think it's you gotta have a fucking giant like RAM stick in your headset. I think it's probably like a different smaller RAM usage case. So unless people are buying even those to fucking do that, maybe they're all, maybe everyone's just grabbing everything they can, they just stick it into like a board that can kind of convert it to the most amount of power. I don't know. Anyways, but it's kind of sad because people are like, wait, like I kind of feel bad for the people who want the controller, which I'm one of them. Because like, why are they being delayed? Because it's not, you don't have fucking RAM and a controller. Anyways, needless to say, it's not looking great that the Valve Decker is going to be here soon. The Valve Steam frame. I'm sorry, whenever I say Decker, I mean Steam frame. But it's sad. It's I'm bummed out about it. Hopefully it's soon. People said it was in from January for like 2 months after that, or like early 2026. But now it's looking like it's to this month, possibly March, which is fucked. Anyways, all right, what does it say? Unsure what this means, but I imagine y'all know. Oh, it's the horrible Hadada family, siblings. It's the horrible game of serial killer, edgelord, teen nonsense, and they're saying faith in them are like that. Dude, it's so funny. I seen this short that is like, and it's like a meme, which basically is like, Japanese animes not just creating a normal, wholesome sibling relationship, difficulty impossible, basically. And it's always just some sort of weird, fucked up, sexually charged, horrible shit. And you're like, why? Why can't we have nice things? Anyways, sacrifice your wife minus 90. Yeah, that's what I referred to. Divorce level. Why divorce more evil points? Perhaps it's because God, I don't know. Also, man, I still am so excited for Fable. Well, I should say I'm so excited for the mechanics that exist in Fable. It could be a letdown, but at least, like, again, the fact that you can become a tycoon, kind of fire. Tell me a game you could do that. They don't exist. A game that's like an RPG third-person type of thing, guys. All right, yeah. Also, this one's amazing. This was the thumbnail. What is it called? A Happy Valentine's Day. But whoever gets PP time. It's crazy. This is something that's like just, I hope it was an accident, because this is just wonderful, you know. Also, I think this is literally the meme here too. Maybe that's what this is referring to. Is this? But then, wow, so well written, nice art, amazing. Now, is this AI, guys? I feel like we have a new generation of hipsters. Because if it's good, it's good. If it makes you laugh, it's laugh. Like, why are you so like absolutely? You know what? Disgust me. It's like people who talk about like, oh, I can't eat anything that's not organic, despite their entire lifetime they've been eating a bunch of shit that falls under the non-organic thing because it's all fucking processed. Anyway, not I mean organic, I meant processed. People saying, oh my god, processed is so yucky. Meanwhile, your whole fucking life you've eaten processed food. And processed literally just the making of fucking food with machines. Anyways, I feel like the same thing this way, where like the net actions and inputs are the same thing. Thing was created, it makes you feel a certain way. And then people are like, ooh, that's not for me. And I'm like, bleh. I've seen so much of this take around, and I'm just like, dude, be miserable then. Fucking hate life, I guess. I didn't want to zoom in on it. I'll watch one more of these. Ooh, maybe not. We'll watch this one here. Just a little gal. Oh no! A poor little bunny. I'm sorry, I can't zoom in on it. What? It's so loud. He feeds it. Cute. Gang, it's funny. I feel like that's the whole thing with wolves. Is that like all it took is one wolf that was like starving and then a fucking empath like fuck. And then they also were like maybe, and then happiness. I don't know if we can watch any more of this because it does look like a show. And we gotta be real careful. Isn't this that show that people like a lot? Didn't she become like an assassin creature or something? Ow. We can watch it as like a thing. Yeah, I think this is an Adventure Time thing that people like a lot. Dude, there's so many of these in the world that I just have completely like missed. Basically, like Adventure Time is one of them. There's also what's the one with like the camp? Gravity Falls. That one also completely missed entirely. I don't watch TV a lot, really. You know what I did watch though back in the day? Zoe 101, Hannah Montana, Ned's a Classified School Survival Guide, This Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I might have been in it, honestly. I might like, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, yes. What did I say? I hate to be the one. Dude, honestly, Zoe 101 was actually such a absolute like fucked up version of like the wealth disparity in my head. I was like, dude, that's gonna be school. You're gonna go to like a fucking school for trillionaires, actually. Anyway, if anyone remembers that show, fucking shout out to you. I hate to be the one to break it.
Catman 11,234 said, "Bro, no Big Time Rush or Victorious."
I don't know what any of those are. I'm so bad with names chronically, so like I maybe know what those are, but I'm trying to think. Yeah, no. Except people fuck with that one iCarly. I never watched that one. I watched. Oh, hey, That's a Raven. Solid. Corey in the House. Corey in the House is not as good, but yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. Oh, dude. What's the fucking one? Oh, this one's old as shit. What's it called? He's got like a little fro. He's got a little fro. Topanga. Anybody? I can't think of it. Boy Meets World. Got it. Boy Meets got it. Also goated. All right. Also, there was another one like that I can't think of the fucking name. Anyways, childhood aside. I hate to be the one to break it to you, kid, but we're all heavily versed in erotic wisdom and lore. Fluff and I, when asked about we're all versed in this depravity. Let me also mark those. All right, let's do a wee bit. Sure, we'll do a salute. I feel like people are going to read that. Let's not think about it. All right, let's go to React tab and just watch a couple. Just a couple. What is this? Close my eyes.
Catman11234 said esoteric LMAO. Brew, you cannot be pronouncing that.
Is that what that said? Did I misread it? I mean, they might. Oh, did that say esoteric? Oh, also. What did I say? What is it? What the heck? Did I say? Oh, it looks like erotic to me. Yeah, my brain see this as an R. Heart wants the heart wants. Anyways, but esoteric. Yeah, it's so fun. That's probably the most. I swear to God, I see an erotic. You know. Again, you can look into this if you want. You can think about what that means for me. That's fine. But I want you to know that I seen something that was not there. Okay. Where the fuck is the React tab? I can't see shit. Now I'm questioning everything I am. Because memes is down here. I think it's right around here, right? Yeah. I just don't know why I wasn't grayed out. Let's see. Close my eyes made it even better. What is this? Oh, it's Peanut. I don't know why, but ever since the whole drama with him and VTubers, I kind of just I was really all about him until that. I hate to be that guy who doesn't forgive, but I feel like it was just a comedy of errors, and he didn't handle it the best. I don't think.
What the hell is going on over there?
I will say this game does just print clips. Hundo P.
Can I get a defense?
Brutal. Brutal. Dude, there's so many clips. That guy, I don't know if he was as popular beforehand, but he exploded. Oh, it's 9 o'clock going up. All right, maybe we should, we'll watch one. I forgot to do the eyes. Wait, no, it's this one. Let's watch one from Cat. Ooh, it's Minecraft. Well, will you pull me away from Hightail? No. Oh, it's satisfying. This is modded to fuck too. A door within a door. Within a door? Within a... What? Immediately. You guys have no idea how fast I would immediately just turn it off. Instantly. Not today, bitch. Nope. I would turn it off instantaneously. What kind of mods have I downloaded? Don't do this. What? You just break the fucking iron, man. What do you have? You have an iron pick. Why are we going for only the wood? Are you psycho? Yes, thank you. All right. Well, okay. Never mind. Don't put. Oh my God, it's gonna be something behind him. At least close the doors, so you're locked in. I hate this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to play this. Dude, sound effects are literally everything. Because this is a fucking block game, and it's just the sound effects that are getting me all anxiety induced. Everything is noise. Well, at this point, I would just... You're dead. You keep fighting to life. Get ready to kill whatever's... Oh, my God. I hate it. I hate it so much. Also, it was a cheap jump scare. Ew. Ew. You know what, Kat? After telling me how you dislike cheap jump scares, absolutely disgusting. All right? I have none. I have no I hate this emotes. I just have eyes. My heart just spiked there. You made me feel bad emotions, and I don't like that for you. I've seen this one. Yeah, I don't like it. Everything is also just noise. Again, I can't stress enough how like all fear can be just bottled down to it's just a series of eerie sounds building to a crescendo. Can somebody hit me with a text to speech on crescendo? I can't say the word. I think it's the last part that I fuck up. If I break it down, crescendo. Crescendo. Okay, it works out. It works out. I just never took the time to slow down. All right, we're loading up Wuthering Waves. Hope that the Star Destroyer Extraordinaire Lady comes home.
Gnawing Fetus said crescendo.
Crescendo.
Catman
I never really
11,234 said crescendo.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Both back now. But yes, oftentimes those words escape me. Oh, so I should finish my coffee. Oh no, it's 6. Well, we're loading in. Also, this is I wonder if you guys can actually see the shirt. It's not a white shirt. It's baby blue. I was feeling crazy, so I said, let's go with not black. Okay. Baby blue I can fuck with. What are the colors that you guys can wear that you're like, okay. If you're anything like me, I have like black, gray, white, baby blue, I'll accept. Dark green, also. Military dark green, I'll accept as well. Blood red, also will accept. I feel like I have a deep-seated goth. I also like Linkin Park and all that stuff, so I probably have some sort of goth repression happening that I just never committed, and then I now live my whole life with that spark in my head. But for those of you guys who did go through it and wore I feel like goth, you'd have to wear, you either have to have the hair swoop or you have to have eyeliner. You can't qualify yourself as going through any of that unless you have any of those. And honestly, nah, I never got close.
Catman11234 said black, white, royal, and navy blue, salmon pink.
Salmon pink's a flex. I feel like for me, I can't pull off salmon pink because my skin is already like tannish and kind of pinkish. So it doesn't really play out for me. You say also black, white, solid. Solid. I feel like you're a psychopath if you have lines. If you have anything that has lines or stripes, why? Just why? I think it doesn't look good. I don't think it looks slim. I think it just looks distracting. I loathe green for
Ignoring
clothing.
Fetus
Really?
said, I loathe green for clothing myself. 98% of the time, it's the fucked up olive green shit, or derivative that I can't stand.
Is it the dark? Because I don't like bright shit. Like, that to me is the one, like, I've tried being like you know, you're listening to, like, your people around you, and they're like, yeah, just try some color.
Lone Syndicate
You
said,
hate it.
GRINN. I got new art in the tab.
Hit me. We'll transition over. We're just waiting for shit to load. This fucking downloading a 6 gigabyte thing. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth, guys. I apologize. Ugh. Where is the damn Discord? Am I blind? Yes. But still. It should show up. There. Alright. The art tab. Let's see what Lone has been cooking. Lone put up with me talking about modeling for fucking too long. So yeah. It's snowed in. Can I show it? I can. Can I show the top one? Maybe. Let's just open up this one just in case. Just in case. This is Lone's new art. Ooh.
Knowing Fetus said, nah, I like dark green,
Are these
but
the two new
not
things?
for clothing. Can't stand that.
Do you like any bright? What are the bright colors you guys like? Because I like bright baby blue. I can fuck with that. Also, this is the what do you call it? The ZZ Twins. Unless is this the person? I know who this one is. I just don't know if this person is. Because this is throwing me off, and also the straps. But I can't wait to see it fully painted and colored. Lone looks very good. Also, this was the one that we maybe were trying to be a little careful for. But fantastic art, Lone. I cannot wait to see it fully colored. Also, the heart fingers is always one that to me, like that's something I'm thinking about a lot. Like when it comes to like doing the AI modeling thing, I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, do I want?
Lone Syndicate said Rena, aka MILF Maid and Sunna
Oh,
in her
it
maid
was. I
outfit.
thought it was the Rena. I wasn't sure. I thought it was Rena. I see the straps. That's why I thought it was maybe Rena, but I didn't say it. Damn it, I should have said it. But what was I gonna say? I've been thinking about like poses essentially, which what like that these AI things could be in, and or like these AI 3D models, sorry, could be in. And I was like, I'm not sure if I fuck with like the fingers, like the heart fingers, are not my thing.
Ignoring Fetus
You know?
said bright bluid. Be okay with blue. I prefer more of a navy blue. The brightest he'll actively wear is a blood red.
Yeah, okay, a blood red. To me, I feel like I like the dark equivalents of everything. The dark navy blue, or like dark blue, basically. Love. I like, what do you call it? What's it called? Like blood red? Base dark red. I should just say dark red. Love that. Honestly, my probably favorite dark red. I think it works really well because I like have naturally like tannish and like reddish skin. So I feel like it just cohesively works, and I have really dark features, so like the dark just it looks normal. I do give off a weird vampire vibe, I think, which is not the best. But anyway, but I will say the other one that like also dark green I fuck with. I'm trying to think of like what bright color I fuck with, and the only one that comes to mind is baby blue. Like orange, yuck, absolutely not. Purple, I'm not. Some people love purple. I feel like purple is the worst fucking color possible. I hate purple. Purple is probably my least favorite color of all time. Pink, I think, looks good on most people, but not me because of my tan skin. I don't know if I've seen many people who have really fucking tan skin who pull off pink, like a bright pink. I'm trying to think of anyone other thing. Yellow, disgusting. Yellow might be the second most disgusting color, I think, like for me, to visually wear. I'm trying to think of any other one. Am I missing a color here? Everyone's like magenta and stuff like that, but yeah, cyan's also nice, but I feel like baby blue, you go with that, you know? Let me ask you guys one more question about clothing. Are you guys a shorts person or a pants person or joggers? Like breathable pants, basically. And a follow-up question to that, maybe too much information. Are you a boxers or a briefs type of person? There's only one right answer, gang. To that one. I'll accept the shorts one. For summer it can get hot. I personally hate shorts because I feel exposed. I just get thinner and thinner pants. Also, man, I did not know that. I did not know this was going to be one of these. I installed it, I downloaded it, and I forgot we have to do through like a a download install thing after the fact. Maybe we should look at some memes in the meantime. Me? Well, I think I was sketching out.
McFlufferkin said, I mostly wear shorts, unless I'm going out. I've got a few pairs of slacks that I cycle through when needed.
Interesting. I feel like shorts to me are always a little bit, like, yeah. Like, I feel like let me ask you guys a question. If it wasn't absurdly hot out, how would you sleep easier with a tiny sheet or a full-on blanket? I'm asking you too much questions. Also, yeah. Cat says nuts out. Crazy thing to say. You going commando, man? Wild. Also, dude, I had that was one of the like deep-seated fears I had when I was whenever it was like a pajama day or some shit at our school. I'm not sure if you had those, but yeah, we had them, and I was always like, this could be a real bet problem. Someone just comes up here and pantses you, and you're just shits out. You know what I mean? that's a bad look, you know. But I want to about the boxers and briefs thing. Are you guys like you say if you are the Boxers gang, which is the True Nation? I will have you know. Are you like there's these bullshit people out here who are making boxers? Also, they're like briefs, basically. So like they're tight as hell boxers, and I hate it, man. I fucking hate it. I hate when I have to grab my pants or my underwear and like pull them away from my thighs because they're fucking so tight around my thighs. The sentence didn't sound great when I said it aloud, but the point is I just hate like I hate things feeling like they're stuck on me. Banned person on Twitch who is a bot. Disgusting. No explanation. Oh, no explain a ton. Will we be given? We'll be given. I give up. I want to put something in my time capsule. What is it?
Put something in my time capsule? Sure, here's a trinket.
Is it like a spoon?
Thanks for the spoon.
It's a spoon.
It's a trinket.
Okay.
Nice. Is there any cheese?
It says cheese in there.
Cheese in there?
What the fuck?
You should have kept your trinket. I'll give you a retry this one time.
Want to put something in my time capsule? Will this trinket suffice? Sure. Yeah.
Ballsy play to double down. Ballsy play to lock it in. Is a perfect loop.
Are you fucking with me?
And then it becomes a perfect. Oh no, maybe it would have. I always love ones like that where you can start to see. Oh, I see where. Like you know, in the ones where like they're jumping through windows and shit, and they're doing all this stuff, and then eventually loops around, and you're like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Perfectly looped. What is this? Shit free. Given random crazy notes. Part 1. I would be. I would not be like this. I'd not be like, oh, cool. I'd be like, what the fuck? I would start following this guy as I read. Meet me in the bathroom floor. Straight teeth. Oh, I was about to say, honestly, this part is just, dude, oh my God. It made me it's so funny. There's like a guy out there, and it's just one of the most like, I wish I saved it because I wanted to share it with you guys, but it is like the most cursed piece of thing I've ever seen. But it's basically a guy who just goes to like Walmart, I guess. And he just basically goes up to people and like, just like without shame starts like, I guess like gay picking them up. Like saying like, hey, you look cute. You look beautiful. You think you could handle me or something like that? Just something super unhinged. And it's so crazy the people that just fold instantly. And it's crazy because the video I seen was a bunch of like old people at Walmart. And dude, gay old people go crazy, I guess, because it's funny because like this old fucking dude is like, oh, I'll meet you in the back. It was by far the most like, holy shit, I never would have thought. Who would have thought, man? I guess when you're old, you're like, nah, I can still throw it down. Wild, absolutely wild, man. Is it installed yet? It is. Oh, I gotta fucking delete. Oh, also, Shy, we didn't finish the thing. We have to reboot it anyway. Let me load it up first. That was my computer, not yours. All right, start. Let's see. Let's finish this out. I apologize. I went on a tangent. We lost. All right.
I will not trust. Said before I don't want love.
I feel like he didn't read the whole thing. Also, does teeth could mean be pejorative for Haruda?
Can you fly around like
Dude, I feel like you'd have to just keep walking the other way just to. I feel like that dude was too happy. He was thinking, we're going to get some. Teeth can be involved, and it ain't great, but it's still something. Okay. All right, please load in game. Don't do this to me. Dude, what do you call it? It pissed me off the other day. Wuthering Waves wasn't like fully loading in anymore. You could usually just like let it run, and it wasn't doing that anymore. It made me sign in. I thought, what the hell is this? Maybe no one knows that, or no one cares. But yeah, I thought it was bullshit. I was wondering what if that was a new commonplace where I have to put my fucking email in every time. I thought, this is ass. Some straight teeth. No, I know what he meant. You know,
Catman 11,234 said waves gotta be weathered.
Waves gotta be weathered. Honestly, I don't know what it means in hindsight. I don't know why it's called that, honestly. I don't even know if we've had like a cut to tail card, Wuthering Waves, word drop. Also, I should probably put on the sound. I am blind, I can't see nothing. Where is the thing? This. Settings. Not the right settings.
Lone Syndicate said game gave me a 5-star in the first multi and lost to 50-50.
We talking about Wuthering or Z's? Probably Wuthering. All right. Game gave me a 5-star in the first multi. And lost to 50-50. That's still good, though. The first multi, it's crazy good. Hell yeah. What is this? Star path intertwined? We get cool wings and all that? Claim star pound... What? Current points. Apparently I did this? Okay. Cool. What? I've already unlocked all of it? How? How do you get points? Reach 3,000 journey points. And I got 10,000. Hey, reach 10,000. I have all of it, actually. Well, thank you. 10 shitty pose? And cool wings? Star path intertwined wings. Let's slap those on real quick. The music goes so hard in this game. It makes me feel like I'm living in a nice little dream. All right. Let's go to characters. I don't know how I get this exactly. There it is. Bang. Does it look cooler than the default? It does. That looks pretty cool, too. Flight. Oh. Well, all right. So we have that. Brant, do your thing. No, this.
Same actor, different role.
Oh, it's individual? Oh, fuck me, dude. Really? Oh, that's ass.
To which stage will life guide us?
Can I just make it a default across everything? Oh, there we go. Apply all. There we go. There it is. And they do the same for this. Nice. I don't think I did it there. Oh, this action cannot be performed mid-flight. Lame. Right, get the fuck down. There. What was that?
To which stage will life...
Oh. All right.
Lone Syndicate said GRINN can't use wings in the new area.
Oh. Wait, what? Why can't I switch? You cannot perform this action during battle. I'm not in battle. There's no one fighting me. Game is mad sensitive. Does it work now? Yeah. Do it for all of them. Okay. All right, lovely. That's there now. Let's see what that looks like. Does it glow of some kind? God damn it. No, damn it. There.
Beyond my beloved
Okay. That's some cool effects. Not just a glider, but it's a glider with some animations. I like it. I like it a lot. Alrighty. Let us run this. Oh, that's our little look. It's okay. Do we still have the tail? I think so.
Syndicate said, "Oh wait, it's a glider. I thought it was the wings."
No, it was a glider.
I
Yeah.
will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Oh, we were so
leaving the
close.
past behind.
We were so close. It looks okay. Actually, it looks good. I'm happy we're gonna change up. I just hate that it does look like a reskin. I was hoping that this jacket would go all the way or no jacket or something like that. And of course, for her,
Let me be there for everyone.
I don't like the male one. I don't like the female one as much.
Shared future, leaving the past behind.
Oh, you sound very neutral.
I will be there for everyone.
We both do.
As we head toward our shared future.
It's okay.
Leaving
I'm
the
happy
past
with it.
behind.
I wish it was a little more involved. Please progress through the main story. But here is what we want, guys. Right here. My throat. Anyways. Starter gift. What the hell is this, Lone?
Lone Syndicate said, "I think they both look good."
What is this, Lone? Moonlight Path. Reach the Moonlight Ring milestone. Is this wishing? So wish a lot and you'll get possibly these characters, which are all not very good. Show keeps good. And then a new weapon to that. Okay. Obtain Moonlight Rings. Ah. Yes, this is similar to what Z's did. Weekly subscription. So is this like you pay for the monthly pass, or is this like same as one game we played did, where basically you have to spend money and you'll get stuff? Basically, spend money, event thing, an event. Okay, same thing. Why are they doing that now? I thought we were getting away from like more of that shit. Well, that's ass. Weekly subscription, and it just gives us some 80 gems. Honestly, for $10, not the worst. And $5 for that, $15, you get a decent amount. I'll think about it. I played this game, so yeah. Starter gift. Wow, one wish. Thank you so much. Also, I think there should be the maintenance fee stuff. Yippee! 6K gems. How much are we running with? Where's our things? A new event. Something I keep forgetting to do this. Where is she? Motorcycle things. I was actually excited to grind that out. I just never got time for it. Oh, I didn't beat this the fully. There she is. For those of you guys who do not know, oh, but she's back. No. Oh, and she's back too. Oh, shit. Damn it. I feel like I might have to go for her just because I can't even tell you how many times I've lost to her. Now, likelihood, we're probably going to fail each here and not have enough for anybody else. And probably just go for her in a weapon, but still. Anyways, let me show you guys possibly the potential. The reason why this character is a big deal, okay?
Lone Syndicate said, "GRINN, you gotta get very lucky and pull all three."
Yeah, right. As you can see, totally super chill character. Totally not going on. Totally, the game has an ever-increasing problem of just making characters more and more complex. Anywho,
system integration complete.
There it is.
Let's go save the world.
So this is
The
her.
Flufferkin said, "How much do you have to spare? I'd say go for Lupa if you manage to get Amith early."
I just feel like I might want to full send her, you know? Hard to say, though. Hard to say. But this is her. She looks kind of nice. But what's even cooler is that I think if I do this, she has mother effing Gundam Mecha, maybe something, mode. I don't know what you really call this, but she digi-forms into a cloak thing. I don't know if she is a robot. We'll find out the lore here probably tomorrow and today. Oh, tomorrow, because, no, tomorrow and the day after that, because we're playing Z's and, not Z's, sorry, Wuthering Waves and
Catman 11,234
cool.
said the classic gotcha problem of the new characters are in Season 2 of Power Tier, while the old ones are now just outscaled.
No, they're not outscaled.
Lone
Yeah, they're
Syndicate
still
said
good.
it's possible don't tower in the tower before you even start. Pussy.
It's possible. Damn. Okay, it's possible. I would say it's possible. I would say it's perhaps the most unlikely outcome. But alas, but yes, let's see your attack combinations. I don't think it's as complicated as it is.
McFlufferkin said definitely a Digimon. Gives me Xenoblade / Gears / Saga vibes.
Okay, so she attacks him very fast, actually. And she actually moves away. So I wonder if she's like immune when she's in this teleportation state. What's her hold attack? Can I weave that into attacks? Nah, it kind of slows down. It works into some combos. I don't know why we have like, yeah, like weird visor stuff happening. Anyways, what is this? So this mode, I think, is the same thing, but way more AoE. So it's cool that you can go in between all of them. Jesus. The AoE's crazy.
Enter the ghost.
It's crazy that you can just weave those in and out. That's some cool combo potential. Huh. Well, let's see. We can actually do damage to do stuff with her.
Lone Syndicate said, I would say Wu-Wai does a pretty good job of keeping all the characters relevant, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you can still clear the game with the very first character they released. I forgot.
There's so much happening.
Enemy unit detected. The world
Check this out.
is mine to guard. Objective
This isn't it yet. Wait for it. I don't know if I should have done that yet.
Light show of the finale. Fire.
Is it going to happen yet? No, wait for it. Don't die. Don't die too soon. Don't. This.
Fly high. Truth. Reach the cosmos.
Wait. Oh, it hits now.
Eclipse.
Wait for it. Now?
Heroes on. Lights up. Fly lights checked.
How do we bring the hammer down? It's very cool interweaving all these things. Just don't know how we bring the hammer down.
Stars. Light up tomorrow.
I do know there's... Well, all right. Well, we killed things to it. Yeah, there's a whole sequence that we're fucking up here. Restart. Well, I think it's her alt. I just thought, yeah. I'm waiting.
Lone Syndicate said, I'm waiting, Grin.
Wait for what? Wait for what?
Let's go save the world. GRINN.
And actually, that made it worth doing.
Hey, duty calls. Projection mode. No tricks.
I'm trying to wait to do the thing.
Fly high. Truth. Reach the cosmos.
Is it this?
Souls
Regardless,
in
this is what she can
harmony.
do.
To the Savior's victory.
It's not. No, that's not it. How the fuck do we do this?
The world is mine to guard. Objective.
I'm trying to find, guys. It'll happen. I think we just need to build up those stacks first, and then we use her alts.
Light up
And then her
tomorrow.
alt does this.
Solar flare. Cannon through. Charge.
This.
Light wings activated. Stars shine tonight.
Boom. We summon a...
Lone Syndicate said, I don't know, Grin. You said wait for it.
Wait for that. That's what we were waiting for. Sorry. We were waiting for that, where we summon a fucking giant Power Ranger mech to drop a sword into the earth. Okay. After building up enough stacks. That is so fucking cool. So that's what it is. So basically, you build up enough of those that gauge at the bottom by cycling through her different abilities, or her different forms, sorry. But then I guess there's no real reason to use her alts.
Save the world.
So we can just use her ult immediately, bang it out, get some damage at the start. And this is without using the synergy of the other characters at all. So this character is just tuned already pretty substantially.
Light show of the finale. Fire. Order confirmed.
Right, to keep building up stacks. Okay, we gotta be careful not to get tuned, pieced up here a little bit. There we go.
Sparks. Ignite the
We're
world.
close.
Light arc. Hit.
This.
Eclipse on. Lights up. Fly lights.
This.
Cannon ammo. Charge.
This.
Cannon ready. The Savior rises.
Yeah, so it's quite quick. You know what you're doing if you're just building up stacks. And then lastly, whoop, bang. Oh, one sec. How present is her weapon?
Lone Syndicate said, ain't no way that doesn't cause a massive crater in the earth.
Yeah, that'd be a lot. Oh, she sings. That's actually really pretty animation. Just chills. Cool. Damn. That was lovely. Wow. All right. Well, let's do one more thing of trying to prime up
Lone
for other
Syndicate
characters.
said, wait, she has a booba sword. Must pull.
Must pull. Say less.
System integration complete.
I actually haven't used this character very much. I also didn't really like the way she played in the test read alone. I tried playing her. I have to feel like she was kind of bit ass.
Stars.
I don't know if this is right, but we use this. We're going to cool
Command mode
that.
engaged.
She'll fuck shit up. All these characters are so involved. We use this.
Check this out. I call the shots. Huh?
Damn it! I fucked it up. He fucking it up. It's fine. We got both.
Hey, where's the
That.
Don't blink. You'll miss the best part.
Then this.
Whirling
Now back to her. We'll pop this off, I guess.
the night. Peril.
I think we should be doing good damage. I just don't know the rotation they give the buffs to characters.
End blow. The world is mine to guard.
Alright, so he might just die because of this. Oh, it's so cool when you. Oh, it's so cool when you transition to her different form. It counts as a immune phase. Yeah. so sometimes you don't even get to drop the hammer. That's the thing. But if you're playing with a lesser synergized build, maybe might be able to. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yes, she is worth pulling for. Lone. Where should we go for the pulling sesh? I think I already know what you'll say, likely, which is Virgil chair, possibly, maybe.
To wit.
Honestly, maybe we should let Raid decide, because Raid might be with his dad right now, having a lovely meal. But if he's not, where should we go, Raid? Because you had that luck. You had the luck of luck. How much gems do we have, by the way? I do not know. We have a whopping 12k.
Lone Syndicate
More than I
said the
thought we
chair.
had. Do my pulls.
Catman 11,234 said I do my pulling sessions in my room usually.
Brutal. I don't know why I made me laugh so much. We got this. Let's see that. Where's my map? Buttons. And we can just do this. All right. Oh, it's so far away, man. Ugh. Why would we go somewhere else? Do we go to the Virgil chair? It's so far away. Where's the normal place? Blackshore, Renacita.
Raidnade said I pulled at Star Torch Academy.
We're gonna follow Raid's lead, and if it leaves us astray, we're going to the chair. Where's Star Torch? I'm blind. Oh, this isn't even. Is this a new location? Must be. Where the hell is Star Torch? There we go. Star Torch Academy. Well, where did you pull? Phrasing. Just anywhere at Star Torch? Or is there a special little cute spot?
Heading to the testing.
Honestly, everything is nice in this place. It's all visually very, very bright. This is pretty. Shame we can't sit down somewhere. Or maybe we can. Maybe. Yes, we can! That's fun. Is this a good place? Maybe. Give me the go-ahead. And I hate to ask, because I know what you guys will say. Are we doing single pose or 10 pose? Oh.
Raidnade said, not gonna lie. IDK remember exactly where I pulled.
Single pose? You surprised me.
Lone Syndicate said singles.
That's crazy, Lone.
McFlufferkin said,
Who are you?
Depends on your current pity.
That's a good point. Let's see. Current pity. This. Bad. Bad. We stopped immediately. So yeah, yeah. Lone says single pulls. So we're gonna do one single pull. Let's go do 5 single pulls for Lone, then we're gonna do a 10 pull. Nothing? Yep. Nothing? Come on, baby! Nothing. Da, 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 da. It's fine. It's nothing. We know it's nothing. Dreams are dead. All that. All right. We can tell.
Raidenade said, praying for a grin.
Pray for me. Thank you so much. All right. Cat says do a 10 pull. So that was Lone's. I times his investment by 5. Okay. So now Cat says do a 10. This is Cat. Does Cat have the magic touch? Nope. Sure doesn't. Actually, I don't even know if we have any. We need any of the other characters.
Syndicate said, let me see if these single pulls, not a fluke, getting 5 stars of fresh pity.
Let's do another 5 just to round out the thing that we just invested in. Yeah. Actually, I didn't even look what we've seen. Also, I don't need any of these characters, so big sad. That's one thing this game needs to do better of is upload more 4 stars. 1, 2. Skip. 3. 4. And 1 more. We're gonna do 1 more 10 pull. And if nothing, we might go to the chair. Okay. Alright, so now we're bouncing. We're back to balance numbers. Alright. 1 more 10 pull. Whose 10 pull is this? Lone's.
Lone Syndicate said, see, I knew single pulls are trash. 10 pull all the way.
Alright, is it Lone 10 pull? Let's see if he's right. Let's suck up his luck. Nope. Lone is keeping his luck today. I got him. Alright. Turns out, this location, not it. The school, but Raid sucked the life out of this position. Alright. Brutal sentence. This. Sure. Where is the fuck chair over here? Virgil's perch. To the chair! Batman away! Let's get up here.
First to the treasure.
Alrighty. But hey, one of her character things, I think she... Well, I don't know. Let's I don't think I have a single team with our... There we go. I have 1. Deploy. She's dead? Why is she dead? What happened to you? Alright. I think she's into him. Also, it was possibly my birthday at some point, and I got a new crown. Isn't that fun? Every your birthday, they give you this damn crown every time or whatever. It's kind of neat. Also, you get like a cake from your people. You also get a letter from anyone you specify. Kind of neat. Anyways, this. All right. I'm gonna do a 10 pull for me. Let's see my luck go. This. Yikes. We suck today. No one is doing good. Okay. Love of God, Nong. Please say 10 pull so I can see if your luck is better than mine. Oh, we got 2 at least. Also, I forgot about one thing. Where are you? Shop. Is the shop refreshed?
Gnawing Fetus said 10 singles.
10 singles. I will abide. Where is the thing? I think I have this. Huzzah! Oh, it's 7 now. Look at that. That was usually 5. Very cool. Alright. That's awesome. I didn't know it was that many. Alright. Let's do this. Single pull Nash, go. Gnawings. Nothing. Nothing. Speed. Nothing. 3. Nothing. Come on. That's something early. It's nice. So that was 7, right? I believe that was 7. 8. 9. And the last of Nong's luck. Go! Ah, pain. All right, well. Oh, my chest. All right, back to 10 pulls. It's not looking ideal. I kind of expected this. We got too lucky with the one
Lone
lane.
Syndicate said 10 pull.
Well, that was my 10 pull. Ooh, perhaps Lone's 10 pull will be greater, possibly. What are we at pity-wise? Shit. Shit. We probably should chill out eventually. I feel like we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 maybe? So this is 6? God, I wish it had the thing that Z's had, which just tells you what the fuck you're at. Lone's 10 pull was not it either. The Divergent chair sucks ass. Okay. So maybe we're at 60 now. Let's do one more and then we'll do single pulls. And we still could lose the 50-50. So it could be a real bastard. Oh shit! Oh shit, but did we win the 50-50? Oh! I don't think that might have been 70. Yeah, I'd say 70. Yeah. So yeah, maybe we just forced the thing. Yeah. Anyways, well. Let's see. Oh, that's it, but is it her? No! It's Kelchar! Oh no! This fucking bitch. This is the worst character in the game, but maybe. Yeah. That's
Lone Syndicate said, is he still worthy?
That's no, definitely not worthy. Absolutely, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. That's sad. Well, that's a bummer. Well, at least now we went the whole distance. We went to 70, I think. So like, yeah. So yeah, absolute L, going all the distance to whiff.
Raid said, "This is
it's so sad." Let's just continue. We'll just burn the rest. Yeah. It's her. And last. Yeah. Big sad. Well, you win some and you lose a lot. Well, we won last time, so I can't be too bummed out about it. I kind of figured that was kind of going to be how it was going to go, to tell you the truth. I just had a feeling.
Lone Syndicate said the Virgil chair brought out the wooer Virgil.
It did. It brought out the worst. Yeah, I don't know if this is worth spending my... We get at 60? That's crazy. I don't know if it's worth buying that. Resonator not unlocked. We need to get one in order to get many copies. Well, also it's cool that she's here. I guess that's normal in hindsight. Is it? We can buy wave plates through this? Could I buy 2 of these? No, I can only buy 1. We only have 27. Yeah, we need another 20. Yeah, we need a lot more. Anyways, that'd be kind of cool just to ball out one time and just get like fully send a character to three constellations. I will save that maybe for Scar. Watch him not need any of that now. Well, gang, bit shit. But hey, we won last time, so I can't be too upset. I'll keep throwing pebbles at gods
Syndicate
until
said, well,
maybe
your luck has been great as of late.
Yeah.
Not only in just woo-wah, but Ziz as well.
That is true. The hammer's gonna drop both of them, both times. But that's sad because I did pre-farm some of these, a lot of these actually. At 1,200. But what else should we do quickly just to grind this out? I guess I need to fight this boss, yeah? I mean, the worst part about this is we're in this limbo now where, like, do I keep grinding for her upgrade ascension and then be, like, upset that we don't get her? Like, you're kind of in this position of, like, well, we're kind of just boned. You know, we win it, yeah. We could try to prep for her and then just never get her. So, you know, yikes. Also, I do need to spend my weight plates because we're maxed out on both things.
Leave it to me.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, you son of a bitch. Actually, I think that's the boss material for one guy. So actually, I don't know if we should do that. Also, we're not playing this stupid team. We are playing... Actually, I don't even know. We could have some more fun with this one. This one's always nice. Again, this is the thing that kills me. This is the team that I wish was fully formed. I wish I had the what's called the Centurion lady. But unfortunately, we're not made of money. But maybe...
Lone Syndicate said, also, Grin, can I give you a ZZ update on Suna?
Always. Hit me. Suna. Which one's Suna again? Give me the characteristic, always, of what the character looks like. Healing complete. What happened? I don't know. All right, let's do one of these. No, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Bop, bop. All right. Where are we going? We are going... No, we're trying to find resources that we need. Lone, do you know...
Gnawing Fetus said, alas, around the 15, he'll be able to chip in skeptical smiley face.
No, it's okay. No, you just buy yourself something sweet. Buy yourself something nice, wholesome, although I do always appreciate it, but I don't want you to have to think like that. You know? Let's see. Also, we get 2 points. We got three. We got four. What? five chances. My brain's... I think it's time, dude. If I just slow down, my life would get much easier, but I'm just so, like, reactive that it's just a bit fucked. Again, we're not supposed to be here. We're supposed to be doing this. Oh, where are we going? Do we want to get her Lone, which one do we want to grab? With the way things are playing out, we might have to go with the dude if we just cannot get her until the end of the patch. So maybe I should try to go for this one. That way we prep for both. I assume one of these...
Gnawing Fetus said, nah, I think like that, check, and conclude. He'll have to wait to do something like that.
All right. But buy yourself something.
Said Megaphone Girl, the one I said could potentially replace Astra.
Oh.
Turns out, I was kind of right. She is more of a side grade, like 2 would get more out of her than me, for instance, in terms of power S.
2? What do you mean 2 would get more out of... What does that mean by 2? 10 damage, inflict fusion damage, tune burst. Well, this is on both, so the only differential is this. Deal echo skill damage to enemies, increases resonator echo critical hit by that. When the resonator inflicts fusion burst on an enemy, they gain the following effect. Gain 10 fusion damage bonus for 15 seconds. I feel like that's... Yeah, when the resonator inflicts fusion damage on an enemy, they gain a following effect. Gain 10 damage bonus for fusion while in this thing. Ultra skill grants incoming. Oh yeah, no, this is for the one later. So we want to do this one. Shit, I don't have that unlocked yet. Where the hell is this? Yikes! I don't know if I can get over here. This might be in a special spot. Oh no! I can't get here, I don't think. Yeah, navigate to the available area. Yeah, we need to do story, I guess. Yikes. All right, we'll have to do that tomorrow then. So then, for the meantime, I guess I'll just dump my points into something that's like useful money-wise, which I already am like, I'm fucking filthy rich in this game. There's been so many events that are like, hey, you should grind money, and I do. And I have, how many of these do I have? I have 700 of the upgrade material for this, 700 of this, and I can't even see how much I have of money, but I guess we'll go with money then. Sure. Put me anywhere closer. Let's dump that into money. I hope for the events I can scrounge together some pulls. The reason why I'm also not as I'm kind of bummed, but I'm not as bummed as normal is because I don't have the teams to make her work perfectly. I probably could. I probably could make her really well.
Lone Syndicate said, I meant you would get more out of her in terms of power since you don't have a kind of solid support.
I see.
Plus, she is the best partner with Sheng Guang and can replace Hula Hoop Girl.
Oh, she can. Interesting, because Hula Hoop Girl seems fucking awesome because she puts her into like devastation mode. Although I think about that alone, I'm like, I don't know if my Shin sword apocalypse lady, I don't know if she needs more power. She's already kind of devouring the world, you know. So So I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm not sure if this is needed, but you know. If anything, I feel like my other teams are kind of slacking. Also, should we do this? Yeah, probably.
I call the shots.
Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. This.
That's all you've got. Shake
This.
it up, don't blink. You'll miss the best.
I wonder if you guys will die before I can actually follow up on this attack.
Conquest begins now. Roars of conquest.
Wow, man, that sucks so hard. You got this giant like warrior lady that just gets stopped by anything. That's ass. Yeah, you really need to sequence in with the one lady. It's sad how much she needs the one lady to perform. Ha. Bada bada bada. Bada bada bada. She needs this lady to pop off.
The moon is full.
Pow! Nope, we can go to this.
Praise me. Fate.
Oh, so this person fucks shit up so much. I feel like if you ever wanted to get one character, it's this lady. She's like a DPS and a support and everything. They really sent her like crazy.
Causality over time.
Lone Syndicate said.
Is
So best part of Suna, aka Megaphone Girl. She makes so you can trigger Eater Veils like crazy, making it so Shenguang can trigger more enlightened states, aka Apocalypse Mode.
Oh, it's funny. Lone, it's so fucked up how I play these games. I just feel it out because I don't have time to like min-max and like watch the videos and like play and then kind of get that. My head's so full of random shit that I forget so much of whatever's not like that stuff I'm currently working on. To where I just like, I think I'm doing the right things and I kind of like make an adjustment based on if I ever like get any feedback. But like I'm playing the sword lady and I'm like, I sometimes notice I get my like fucking my ults or like my charges really fast. It's whenever I do something with the bunny girl. But I think it's like when I transition or like when I parry something, it's like all of those things at once that just transition into some fantastic stuff.
Yeah. That's all you've got. Woohoo! Marked. New look. Shake it, tie a bow, and call that my signature.
Now watch closely. I answer my call.
Honestly, I could probably play just these two characters, and they'd probably be great. Yeah. If anything, I need a support character for both these two. All right. Denzo burned our resin, did a decent job. Whew. I probably also should make sure I burn more of my resin. This character, I feel like if I could go back in time and tell people anything who are getting into this game, I feel like this character is everything. Like if you were just getting into the game, this is the one. Well, also, she looks fantastic. She's also a support, and she's by far the most DPS support I've ever played. And also, she has like crazy range. She goes up in fucking air and shit. Also, again, she looks great. It's one of those things where it's like an absolute win. Anywho, but ladies and gentlemen, I will miss the damn character. What do you call it? I'm gonna miss the one character. What do you call it? I hope we get her. She looks like a good time. So anyone who did get her, hats off to you. I'll keep throwing pebbles, but. Honestly, we might have to. Well, I'm not sure we will, but if we don't get her this whole patch, I might have to go for what do they call it, the doctor, which I already kind of wanted. It's just that it's really shitty. They've shown like the girl who I showed you, which was like turning into like a robot and like doing crazy cool parry and stuff. And then there's like the guy who's just like the medic doctor, who's the dude, and his attack combination is just kind of cool. But like compared to hers, it looks like shit. Like it's just such a weird thing. To like have them back to back, like yeah. Anyways, so unless he's like godly powerful, like just nuke shit, I don't know what the heck we're doing. Like, you know, I know I was getting the shaft a lot of these times. Anyways, but ladies and gentlemen, that was the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to do tomorrow's stream. We're going to be doing some Withering Waves, doing the story. We're probably also going to be doing a lot of Hightail as well. We'll kind of feel it out these days, of which we want to do more of. Less is more on some of them, and more is less on the other one. Who knows? But what do you call it? We are going to also be rating Fluff right now as well. Also, I do believe Fluff has started his thing where he is now streaming on the other platform, which I'm blanking on, Twitch. He's also streaming on Twitch. So if you guys wanted to follow Fluff on Twitch, you can now. I don't know if I have Fluff friended on Twitch to be able to raid him in that way. So I'll leave it to next stream. Maybe Fluff can message me his account, and then I can like raid him on Twitch as well if he wants. Although I'll be honest, we have no one over at Twitch. it's a ghost town over there. But I don't know. You do what you can. It's the thought that counts, baby. I don't know. Redirect. There we go. Paste this in here. Boom. Lovely jubbly. All right, gang. Well, I appreciate you guys so much letting me vent about my AI escapades, as I always phrase it as that. But maybe next time we'll get a little bit luckier with these games. Who knows? I probably won't do any polling for a while. I don't know if I will get the one character Lone says in Z's. I know it's probably good. I'll wait to play her until I can feel it out and see. Because yeah, I'm kind of content with just waiting until I find building up a lot of gems until I see a character that's really good, and then like if we have confirmation that they need like 3, because that's what I'm kind of coming to the conclusion of. Like in this game currently, both these gotcha games, we are so in a state of like having things to like having access to characters to where the only like gain I can kind of go for now is getting like strong synergy between 3 or 4 characters. So like getting the weapon and like the 2 other characters that enable them, and in the Withering Waves that's somewhat relevant, but in Z's I feel like it's extremely relevant. It's like the difference between having like the character, like the 2 other characters that complement them in addition to their weapon. Weapon's a little bit, I don't know, weapon's good too, but yeah, the characters that like enable them is everything. So having like a stock hold of that for whatever character comes next. Like I'm hoping that we eventually get a character that enables Evelyn and Baiju, whatever his name is, the robot guy. I'm hoping that we get 2 characters down the road that are like that like supersede those people. I don't know if we're going to, especially with Baiju. I kind of feel like they just hate dudes, and they're just like, hey, he's always going to be kind of okay, and that's what it is, which is a bit shitty. But alas. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully go check out Fluff's stream if you got a little more time on your hands. But hopefully we'll see you at tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for showing up and being here with me, especially with the time changes. I appreciate you guys so much for giving me a single second of your day. And goodbye for now, my friends.